Ladies and gentlemen, greetings from New York City. I'm Axel Toss, joined by Axlav, casting some StarCraft 2 on twitch.tv/MLGSE2. That's twitch.tv/MLGSE2. That's twitch.tv/MLGSE2. Twitch.tv.
Wait, if I want to watch
MLGSE2.
this tournament, where do I go to?
Twitch.tv/MLGSE2.
What if I go to MajorLeagueGaming.com?
That works.
That works.
Hey, and if you want to watch mobile, you can watch mobile on your phone or your iPad or your Samsung Galaxy or your, I don't know, other tablets. Nick, you're the technological guy between us. Why don't you tell us the tablets that are out there?
I have no idea. Way to throw the guy who didn't even have a smartphone until like a couple months ago under the bus.
Nick had one of those flip phones, and you know
Dude,
what?
I didn't even have a cell phone until like I graduated college, pretty much. Like I was like,
oh my
well, it was
God.
like senior, junior in college.
The stories are unending of Nick's experience with technology. He had this flip phone for like. We were in New York for like 6 months, and every day I'm like, Nick, I'm gonna crush that flip phone if I see it again. And he just keeps taunting me with it. He's like, you know what? I don't care that you know that I have a flip phone because I'm keeping it. And I'm like, Nick, there's better ways. And then you got an iPhone, and now all you do is play Agricole on it all day, which is great.
I do a lot of Agricole on iPhone.
It's fantastic. But I'm very happy to see that you've invested into a smartphone, smart technology, so you can watch StarCraft 2 on your mobile device. That being said, a little bit more context here, guys. You're watching the U.S. Champions Cup. This is a United States tournament, so it's all about the American scene, all about the red, white, and blue, the Star-Spangled Banner, Uncle Sam, hot dogs, hamburgers, and pretty females.
And dollar pizza.
And dollar pizza. And beer.
And beer.
And water. Lots of water.
Yep.
That's what this is about right now. So thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the North American scene, supporting the NA scene. I really... each and every one of you, if I could have you all over and have a party, I would do it, except I'd probably be breaking a lot of laws and our apartment actually might fall down. Seriously, thank you so much for supporting MLG SE2 and the North American scene and the USA scene. All of these people playing, all these players playing, really appreciate it as well. So thanks for tuning in, and if you want, you can follow me and Nick on Twitter, at AxelToss on Twitter and at ISAxlab. Follow at MLG, follow the players, and continue supporting esports, StarCraft 2, fight the good fight, stay positive on Reddit. Enough of my ranting. Enough of my rambling. Basically, the purpose of this weekend. We're going to be, like, literally anytime this weekend, anytime in the next 70 hours. I'm not kidding. People are like, Axel Toss, are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding. In the next 70 hours, if you tune in to twitch.tv/MLGSE2, guess what? There's going to be awesome StarCraft on. With okay commentary. But if you don't like the commentary, you can put on music or something. And
there you go.
It's still awesome. My observing is pretty sick right now, I'll be honest. I'm getting all fancy. Basically, over the next few days, it's going to be awesome StarCraft, and we're rebroadcasting as soon as the stream goes down. Right now, it's not a rebroadcast. If you're watching the rebroadcast, though, it is a rebroadcast, if that makes sense. So, if I'm watching the rebroadcast, I'm in the chat, which I probably am. Hi, Axel Toss. In the future, how are you? Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day. But again, the point is, all joking aside, 24/7 StarCraft 2 on MLGSE2 all this weekend. Ideally, all day, every day. We're trying to get it to that point where it's all day, every day. You just tune into twitch.tv/MLGSE2. You have something awesome to watch. But anyway, enough rambling, Axel Toss. Seriously, talk about the game. Okay, GuitarCheese versus CatZ is what's happening right now. Now, GuitarCheese he's taken out a lot of pretty good players.
He's taken out, I would say, the favorite for the tournament.
Yeah, there's this. Who did he play? There was this one game that I was. Oh my God! It was this. I didn't think GuitarCheese could win. Like his opponent was literally one of the best players out there. Like you hear his name and you automatically.
Well, he's going to win.
Scared.
Like, why even bother playing a tournament, right? Well, GuitarCheese said this is why you play a tournament.
Especially when
can
you
happen.
see who you're playing, it's like, why even start the best of 3 in a sense if you know you're going to lose? But he somehow defeated Axlav in winner's bracket round. What was that?
3?
3? And your keyboard actually broke 5 times during that.
Well, I had to give him a chance. Yeah. Like, I mean, I could have paused it with the mouse and, like, no, that's...
No, yeah.
No.
No excuses from Nick. You know what? I respect that about you, my friend.
I'm taking the losses like a man.
It's good.
Do you want the Axlav update?
Yes, Axlav update, go.
All right, so I'm in losers round 6.
I feel like I should make a fancy noise before
losers round something, basically.
Next time we'll do it. Okay.
Losers round of 8 or whatever it is.
You're in the shadow.
I'm actually like
you're
really far up
loser,
in the shadow bracket. I've been beating people quick.
This is Shadow Bracket,
right.
Kingdom Hearts edition.
I'm playing the current rank 10 Grandmaster and a Protoss Mirror. SWS.
Oh.
He's normally like.
I've seen him play before. Okay, you need to focus. You stop talking. Okay,
All
Nick?
right.
I can handle this, I promise. I want you to focus, and I want you to win this game, okay?
Alright.
And I'm sure everyone at home will be okay with you focusing on that. So, Nick, best of luck. And if you guys want to stay tuned to the tournament and how it progresses and kind of say who you want to see win, stuff like that, or who you want to see play, you can. I think there's a link in the Twitch chat. Sorry, there's a link in the Twitch title of the stream that directs you to the bracket and tells you what's going on. So right now, this is GuitarCheese versus CatZ. This is game 1 of a best of 3. I think this is a semi-final game. We're very well along into the winner's bracket. Both these guys taking out a lot of really good players. CatZ took out both Caliber and QXC leading up to this game. So he's having a great tournament so far. Really awesome to see. And looking at the openings right now, it is ZVZ. It is on Polar Night Ladder Edition. Let's see. We got roaches from both these two players. Upgrades are going to be fairly important if it's going to be a roach versus roach mirror. Right now, as I scan through things, no upgrades just yet for both players. +1 missile attacks on the way here for GuitarCheese. +1 carapace on the way for CatZ. So a little bit of a difference in decision making there. Meanwhile, we have a layer finish here from GuitarCheese. He's going to have his roach speed done well before his opponent, as the layer is just now finishing here from CatZ. But CatZ was able to get that earlier third base. So we're in a situation where GuitarCheese getting the tech advantage, but CatZ getting that economic advantage. He's going to have more drones at this point in time, 49 and 44, and now his goal is to defend this third base. Now his opponent, his advantage is he has roach speed about to finish, so he's going to have that mobility advantage. He has a nice timing catered behind this, behind +1 as well. He's going to try to spread out CatZ because CatZ does not have that roach speed just yet. So GuitarCheese is going to charge into the natural expansion, looking for the roaches of his opponent. CatZ going to try to retreat, can't catch up as well as his opponent either, and GuitarCheese is on creep. And it looks like he's trying to make a decision where should he go. Just going to spread out, just going to re-engage into CatZ, but CatZ does have that defender's advantage, which we know is so important in ZVZ. Doing a great job in the roach versus roach battle is GuitarCheese, but these lings coming out is going to mean he's going to back away. CatZ going to try to surround with the lings onto these roaches, and not a bad exchange at all there from CatZ. Most importantly, he's got that third base on the ground. However, during all of that, GuitarCheese was making drones, and CatZ is making a lot of units. He only just now went back into drone production, so I feel like CatZ is going to try to be aggressive towards his opponent's third base, and he's going to have to get damage done. He just invested a lot into those units, not making drones, which means GuitarCheese is going to have more drones. He's going to have the economic advantage compared to his opponent. So if CatZ doesn't get damage done in the economy here and GuitarCheese holds this off with his reinforcing roaches and lings, he's going to be just fine. So GuitarCheese is going to be coming forward here, going to try to defend against this aggression here from CatZ, and CatZ still making a lot of roaches, not quite at the drone count he wants to be at, still has yet to get those gases at his third base as well. Adding on that +2 weapons is GuitarCheese. Meanwhile, CatZ only going to be approaching the +1 on those missile attacks. So a little bit of a difference there. However, we have no carapace upgrades just yet here from GuitarCheese. CatZ extending forward, but GuitarCheese has plenty enough to defend this third base, and more importantly, keep these drones alive, keep that third alive. And CatZ is going to have to back away. So we have a pretty close match here, a pretty close game in game number 1. And the question is, where do these guys go from here? When are we going to see the infestation pit? When are we going to see the fourth base? When are we going to see these guys take their gases at their third base? When are we going to see those aggressive maneuvers? Are we going to see a Nidus? It could be very good on the map of Polar Night. Not lots of places you can hide Niduses on this map if your opponent isn't careful. So again, all things we have to keep an eye on. But as of right now, both these players focusing on the mass roach production. GuitarCheese trying to retreat away. CatZ getting this around with these roaches again. Has that defender's advantage. Is able to pop those units up right near these hatcheries to defend against these aggressive moves here from GuitarCheese. And it's going to be just back and forth again. GuitarCheese is not going to be able to handle this, so he's going to back up. So it's that decision as far as how, like, when is the next step going to happen? Are they both just going to invest exclusively in roaches as this game goes along? It's certainly possible. They don't want to give up that momentum. Now we're going to have a skirmish in the middle of the map here. Units tab shows 25 roaches for CatZ, 20 roaches for GuitarCheese, and CatZ is going to have to back away, I think. And this is kind of the story of this game. Both these guys continue to exchange blows. Roach after roach after roach after roach being made. Income tab shows 55 to 53, a little bit even there. But I'm wondering, when are we going to see the cheeky, crafty shenanigans that we know these players are able to employ? You know, CatZ is about to get the upgrade advantage. He's going to have +1 missile and +2 carrot base. Meanwhile, his opponent only on +2 missile. So, GuitarCheese not continuing with any upgrades. He's continuing with the massive roach production. He actually has a lot on the field. CatZ has to be very careful. He still has the roach advantage, though. He has, again, when he makes those roaches, they don't have to go all the way across the map. So, it looks scary there from GuitarCheese, but CatZ is going to be just fine. Come on. Where are the infestation pits? Where are they at? Are we going to see infestation pit? Looks like it's going to be 4th bases, or 4th hatcheries at least, to keep that macro up. GuitarCheese trying to decide exactly what he wants to do. Oh no, a great surround attempt here from CatZ. Remember, GuitarCheese might be overextending a little bit, but now he's kind of giving himself a little bit of a surround. CatZ feels like he has more units here. Roach count is 27 to 27, but keep in mind, a lot of GuitarCheese roaches are in production or coming across the map, so he's going to have to back away once again. And I'm still waiting for any sort of transition from both these guys. It can't be just purely roach for the rest of the game. A lot of lings being made there from CatZ. So what he might try to do is be aggressive with roaches towards his 3rd base and send those lings straight into his opponent's main base, into his opponent's natural expansion, and try to go after those drones. That could be a fantastic move here from CatZ. We'll have to see if he can coordinate that. For now, I'm going to send about 8 roaches to that main base. Great idea here. 2 roaches are going to try to block that off. He's going to sprint up into the main. The idea here is test GuitarCheese's multitasking at the same time, targeting down this 3rd base, sending lings to target down his spine crawler, going after the drones as well, but now going to turn around and try to engage these roaches. Meanwhile, the roaches in the main base should be held off here from GuitarCheese, but I love the idea here by CatZ to try to split up those units, really test the multitasking ability of his opponent, GuitarCheese. And the thing is, GuitarCheese was given a test, and he passed the test with flying colors. Maybe even given some extra credit because he held off that main base aggression without too much trouble. Didn't lose too many drones at all. In fact, only 1 worker killed in this entire game. So both these players doing a great job of locking down their economies, excuse me, and making sure they don't lose too many drones. Meanwhile, GuitarCheese coming across the map here, but again, Mass Roach versus Mass Roach. It's going to be all about that defensive advantage. Again, here's that move I was talking about before. The lings being sprinted on into the main base, tracking down those drones. Those are the great exchanges. And when you kill drones, that's one of those situations where you might start feeling safe to do other stuff. But as it stands, looks like just nothing but roaches still on the way here from CatZ. Both these guys sticking with that roach play, not feeling confident to do any transitioning. A very important match, a very important game we have in our hands. Going to engage here, GuitarCheese versus CatZ. Roaches versus roaches. If you had some bug spray, you can take this out, but for now it looks mildly even. I think, yeah, GuitarCheese is going to be ahead here. Unit stab shows 44 to 37 in favor of GuitarCheese, but again, CatZ has 10 roaches in production, some more lings in production as well. So going to rendezvous somewhere ideally on top of a ramp, trying to set up a concave, trying to set up a split to deal with this roach aggression. More roaches coming forward here from CatZ to try to help him out. And GuitarCheese is going to stay back for now. And I see a victory screen for Nick. Dude, you just beat a Grandmaster.
Yes.
How did that go?
I
love
good.
being able to breathe.
It was a good game, man. It was a great game. He did 3-gate pressure in a Stargate. I opened Phoenix, and he tricked me because I thought he was going Oracle, and I was playing, really defensive. And then he hid Phoenix, and I cut Phoenix because I thought I just had to get sentries to defend. And then he had the Phoenix advantage. And then he actually got a faster expansion. But basically what happened is he made Stalkers and I made Zealots.
Didn't you say that about a game from before?
Yeah, I honestly think like 90% of my PvPs I
Well,
win because my opponent makes Stalkers.
So if you made a strategy guide, how to win late game, PvP, what
this was even mid-game, but yeah.
What mid-game, sure. I mean, a PvP guide in general, what would your main guideline be based on that?
Rule number 1, build probes.
Okay, good.
Rule number 2, don't build non-blink Stalkers.
Oh, this is such a nice setup here from GuitarCheese. He's coming in from 2 directions, kind of backed up to try to get that concave. But can CatZ handle it with what he has? CatZ has a nice surround on this squadron on the right-hand side. GuitarCheese trying to reinforce from the left-hand side, but the unit stab shows 35 roaches to 22 in favor of CatZ. Going to storm over his opponent. GuitarCheese having trouble holding this 4th base. This might have been the decision that might cost him the game. CatZ behind this, not taking a 4th. GuitarCheese taking a 4th, and he's going to pay for it, losing all the drones. They're going to lose this hatchery as well, and CatZ is on another level right now in the U.S. Champions Cup. CatZ taking out GuitarCheese 1-0. Look out. Look out. CatZ might be back. CatZ might be back.
Cats are back?
There's
He took out Caliber.
There's a reference there I'm missing.
He
took out QXC too.
You're right. He took out Cukes. Wow. It isn't. So he's in a winner bracket.
There's a
finals
song.
now.
Who let the cats out? Isn't that what it's called?
I think you nailed it right on. Perfect.
Who let the cats out?
Yeah, and you go meow meow meow, right?
No, it's like they go like who, don't they?
Oh, okay.
They go like who. Am I completely off? See, I don't know. See, the
don't
pop
know,
music, I never really. Those young whippersnappers that keep up with the music trends. I'm not able to keep up with them. I just play StarCraft and watch StarCraft.
Yep.
So CatZ is up 1-0. Any Root fans or Cats fans, you better start standing up. Better start getting yourself some more water to get pumped for this next game.
He's in the finals now. Winner bracket finals.
No.
No?
That was just first game 1.
GuitarCheese
can still come back. So guys,
this is the winner bracket semifinals, right?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's accurate. So guys, CatZ is 1 win away from advancing even further in the U.S. Champions Cup. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Quick break, and we'll be back.